the recovery, once again the cross, they could shoot, and it's in!
That Motor's guy Fran, he gets inside and gets a shot past the goalkeeper. Wonderful work from Fran.
Pass over the right side, the shot and the goal! Welcome everyone to a brand new match of the United Premier Soccer League Division 1 Florida Central Conference in between the Stetson Football Association and FC Kanks. The team from the land of Florida against the one from Maitland, Florida in a brand new match trying to get the 3 points. Stetson, the team coached by Alan Mandel, will be trying to get their second victory this season after defeating the Power of Friendship in their first game. After that, they lost against OFC Barça 2, and in their last game, they tied against Kissimmee FC 2 with a goal from their coach, Alan Mandel. They are facing FC Can, the team coached by Aaron Rose. Here we have the starting lineup for today's game. The starting goalkeeper will be number 99, Brendan Valentin. After that, we'll have number 3, Andy Patterson, number 4, Matthew Regis, number 21, Sebastian Ponce, and number 27, Brett Ramsey. As well, we'll have number 11, Colin Tooley, number 12, Leonardo Mazzola, number 9, Richard Stubbs, number 25, Dimorio Taylor, number 28, Karna Gurung, and number 88, Davey. Those are the starting players of Stetson FA for today's game. A couple of last-minute substitutions. Originally, Fuentes, Fenton, and Topolsky were going to start, but it seems like they are not going to do so because of injuries. At least they are not 100% for this game. FC Kanks, the team coached by Aaron Rose, will be going with the following lineup. The starting goalkeeper is Santiago Benavides, 0 for him. After that, 12, Eldian Bursic, number 25, Ricardo Nieto, 23, Daniel La Rocha, 7, Westor Richardson, 4, Miguel Paredes, 6, Jaden Olifant, 13, Reynaldo Miranda, number 8, Mulay El Masani, number 9 for Gilberto Quintero Jr., and number 11, Jeremiah Santiago. That's the starting lineup of FC Kanks for today's game. The team from Maitland hasn't won so far in this spring season of Division 1. They played 2 games. The first one against Kissimmee FC 2. It ended up in a tie, 3-3, and after that they lost against 4 Corn Falcons, 2-0. The teams are already on the field. On the left side of your screen, wearing a black jersey, we have Stetson FA, and on the right side, wearing a pink jersey, we have FC Kanks, ready for today's game. FC Kanks will be playing another game in about 30 minutes in the USSL. That's why they also have a short roster for today's game. The starting 11 plus 4 substitutes. Dimorio Taylor in front of the ball, waiting for the whistle, waiting for the order of the ref, and the game will start shortly. Once again, thank you very much to every single one of you who's following the game live on the YouTube channel of Stetson FA. Without your support, this wouldn't be possible, so thank you for being there, thank you for supporting the club, thank you for supporting your friends and family. The ref blows the whistle and the game is on. Stetson against FC Kanks. It's a long ball towards the left side, searching for stops. After the header from the defender from FC Kanks, the ball is out, and now Stetson has a throw-in. The recovery from FC Kanks. There he goes towards the striker. Good recovery by Stetson. Going towards the left back, Gurung. Gurung with Patterson. Patterson is going to play with Reyes. Here comes Matt. Long pass from Reyes towards the strikers. Kanks trying to stop this attack. Stops with a short pass to number 12, Masola. The clearance, and over here we have number 2 for Kanks. Long pass towards the back of the defenders. The recovery. And now, Stetson tries to recover. There was an offside position from the player from FC Kanks. So now Stetson will play a short free kick. The goalkeeper, Valentin, passing the ball to Reyes. Reyes with Patterson. A couple of quick passes in between the center back and the midfielder, Ramsey. Back to the goalkeeper, Valentin. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm being told we're experiencing technical difficulties with the game so far. We're trying to fix them up as soon as possible so you can get to see the game in the first 2 minutes. Stetson FA and FC Kanks are tying 0-0. As soon as we can, we'll be back with live footage of the game. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. 4 minutes. Still 0-0, still no goals. Kanks going off the left side. That pass didn't work out for the away team. The recovery from Stetson. Reyes playing towards the center of the field with Ponce, but Ponce couldn't control it. The recovery, nevertheless, by the center back, Patterson, going all the way back with the goalkeeper, Brendan Valentin. Andy Patterson with the ball. Playing with Reyes. Matthew back to Patterson. Good circulation of the ball. That's number 21, Ponce. Ponce going up the left side, reaching for Gurung. Long pass from the left side. Recover now by Kanks. In midfield, number 5 for Kanks going forward. Kanks lead the attack. Be careful towards the back post. Good recovery and good clearance by Gurung. Colin Tooley is asking for the ball. Ponce gives it to him. Colin goes after the ball. He wins it. And he wins a throw-in for Stetson FA. Great effort by the 17 years old and also captain of the Atlanta High School team. Over here, Matthew Reyes playing with Patterson. Patterson over the left side. Gudung receiving the ball. Interesting opportunity for Davy. The ball to Ponce. Reyes comes to help. Back to Ponce. Back and forth in between the defender and the midfielder. Calling to Ponce. Ramsey back to the goalkeeper. Valentin. Number 27, Ramsey. Brett with Ponce. Back to Ramsey, and Ramsey with the center back, number 3, Andy Patterson. Here comes the Scottish player. Long pass. It's a good one. Masola couldn't control it. And after that, number 25, Ricardo Nieto protected the ball. And now FC Kanks has a goal kick. Short pass from Benavides to his teammate. The ref tells Benavides to play it again since the ball was moving. Goal kick for FC Kanks at the very start of the match. 7 minutes, still 0-0. The ball from the goalkeeper towards the midfield. At full speed, Davy stops the ball from going out and plays back to the goalkeeper, Valentin. Ramsey back to the goalkeeper. Patterson. Ball is recovered by FC Kanks. They have a throw-in. Over here, number 17. The ball to number 8, Moulay El Mazani, the midfielder from Morocco. Pressure from Davy. Good recovery. Here comes Masola. Leo to Davy. Davy with the shot. It was a good attempt from Stetson FA. Good recovery. The finishing touch from Davy was not perfect. That's why it's going to be a goal kick for FC Kanks. Nevertheless, a good attempt. It was a good pressure. And here, they're trying again. After the high pressure, Stetson recovers the ball with a throw-in. Matt Reyes in charge of it. Matthew going forward. Once again, Matthew. And FC Kanks with the recovery. The pressure by today's captain, Colin Tully. Good work by Colin. Throw-in for FC Kanks. Team from Maitland playing the throw-in, losing the ball. Masola once again. The last player who touched the ball was one from FC Kanks, so that's why Stetson has a new throw-in. Dimorio passes the ball to Matt. Matt already has one. He's ready to play. Matt towards the center. Masola towards Dimorio Taylor, the goalkeeper Benavides. Coming out, grabbing the ball, stopping the attack. Nevertheless, a great attempt by Masola. The pressure by Davy alongside Dimorio Taylor. Masola helps out. The ball went out. It's a new throw-in for Stetson. It's a good start from the team coached by Alan Mandel, who unfortunately now is in a walking booth after scoring the equalizer against Kissimmee FC2 and being picked for the team of the week. The pass back to Ramsey. Brett with the ball. Passing it to the Scottish centre back, Patterson. Here comes Andy. First 10 minutes of the first half. Reyes. Leo Masola. Here comes Masola. Good pass towards the right side. Demonio Taylor runs for the ball. And it's now a throw-in for Stetson FA. They play it quickly. The recovery from Reyes. Here comes Matthew. The cross. It was a shot. Amazing save by Benavides. The pass from Davey. He tried to play with Ponce. The tackle by the midfielder. Stetson searching for the first goal. They are closer to the first goal than FC Kanks is. That's Ramsey. Brett with Patterson. It's a really good start from Stetson FA. Back to Ramsey. Ramsey with Ponce. Back to Ramsey. Brett with Andy. Here comes the center back. Ramsey. Ramsey going forward with Davey. Davey receives a foul. It's a free kick for Stetson Football Association. Here's the replay of the foul. Nothing to argue with the ref. So far, in each and every game Stetson has played, they've scored. They've scored twice against the Power of Friendship and once against Kissimmee and OFC Barça. So, I'm sure today's not going to be the exception. Ponce with the ball. An offensive foul, and it could be the first yellow card of the match, or at least a warning. Colin, just stop. A warning from Mandel to the captain, and it's just a warning for number 11. Free kick for FC Kanks. It's really impressive to see how Stetson FA has grown over the years. This is the third season in the United Premier Soccer League Division 1. In the first one, unfortunately, they didn't get any wins and they finished at the bottom of the table in the Florida Central Conference. But after that, in the full season of 2025, they finished in the second position and they reached the quarterfinals of the playoffs. Amazing for the team founded in 1998. Be careful here. Good recovery from FC Kanks. The team from Maitland going for the first goal of the match. They play it towards the center. The recovery from Masola. Good work by the player who used to play for Orlando City in MLS Next. Leo Masola. Leo goes forward, searching for Demonio Taylor. Number 25 with the ball. Back to Leo. Good back and forth. Demonio. The striker plays it back. Colin with Ponce. Ponce with Gurung. Back to Ponce. Good association here. Here comes Davey. In a good position to make a cross. Davey with Masola. Masola searches for the spot. Colin grabs the ball. And now he protects it. Great work by Colin. That's a foul against him. Yep. Free kick for Stetson FA. Colin is playing all over the midfield. And it looks like he is going to be in charge of this free kick. Colin leaves the free kick for his teammate. This could be it. Only 3 players of FC Kanks on the barrier in between the ball and the goal. The ref blows the whistle. There goes the shot over the bar. It was a good attempt, but still no goals. Stetson FA and FC Kanks are tying 0-0. Ladies and gentlemen, you can help Volusia's County Most Respect Yacht Soccer Club. How? It's easy. Scan the QR code and donate to contribute to the growth of Stetson Football Association. Be a part of the community. Be a part of the land. Be a part of Stetson. You already know it. That seemed like a foul against Andy, but the ref allows the game to continue. After that, a foul against Ponce. Once again, free kick for Stetson FA. And of course, your help is very important to contribute to the growth of Stetson FA. They've been around since 1998. And they've been nurturing the football system, not only of the land, but I could say from the whole state of Florida. Former players of Stetson have now gone to coaching, like Scott Calabrese, Julie Orlovsky, Kevin Watkins, just to name a few. So if you want, if you can help out. You just have to scan the QR code and donate how much money you want. Matthew Reyes playing back to Patterson. Patterson with Ramsey. There goes Brett. This is the first season for Brett over here at Stetson. He has already played for Daytona State's men's soccer. Patterson. Here comes Andy. The pass searching for Ponce, Mazola, or Davy. In the end, Leo Mazola. The recovery from FC Kanks. It's a decent counterattack if they manage to do it well. The ball towards number 2, Matthew Reyes, not allowing the striker, the winger, to pass through. Good 1-2. Matthew Reyes is not able to stop him, but his teammate helped out. Good work. The clearance towards Taylor. The tackle by Nieto. Davy, number 88. Davy turns around. Davy continues. He passes the ball over the right side. Going forward with Davy. But Davy couldn't keep it. Nevertheless, good attempt. "17 minutes. Stetson and FC Kanks are tying 0-0. There goes the throw-in. The header from Patterson. The ref blows the whistle. There was a foul from the defenders of Stetson. That's why it's going to be a free kick for FC Kanks. So far, no yellow cards. That's the player from Bosnia, Bursic. It seems like FC Kanks has a set piece prepared for now. The cross from the player from Bosnia, the goalkeeper, Valentin, punching the ball away. Once again, Bursic. The ball goes out. Throw in for Stetson FA. Good intervention from the goalkeeper. Also playing his first season over at Stetson. 19-year-old Brendan Valentin. Reyes playing back with Patterson. Patterson with Ramsey. Ramsey back to Patterson. Tooley receives the ball. Calling with Reyes. Calling goes forward. The interception from FC Kanks. It's a good attempt by number 7. Going forward. Here comes Richardson with the pass towards the center. A recovery from Mazola. Leo towards the left side. Another recovery from Kanks. But now it all ends up with the goalkeeper, Brendan Valentin. First 20 minutes of the match, still no goals. Over here, head coach Aleman Del talking with Fenton, one of the players who was supposed to start, but since he wasn't at 100% ready, he went to the bench. The recovery from Demorio Taylor. Mazola, it's a good tackle, and FC Kanks recovers it. Patterson receives a foul. It should be a yellow card, and it is a yellow card. It's number 12. Eldian Bursic, the player from Bosnia, receiving the first yellow card of the match. Not only a late tackle, but also a violent late tackle. Well, it seems like Lucas Fenton is ready to be subbed in. Ramsey. Long pass from Ramsey. It's a good one, but are they gonna make it? Nope, not this time. Goal kick now for Benavides and for FC Kanks. They played quickly. Nieto turns around, back to Benavides, back to the goalkeeper. The pressure by Demorio Taylor. Mazola alongside Ponce, trying to recover the ball. Over the left side, Richard stops. Foul from number 28, Gurung. Free kick for FC Kanks. It seems like there's going to be two substitutions. Two substitutions. Fenton, number 6, and Topolsky, number 7. Topolsky, no, not Topolsky. Number 21, Ponce, was subbed out. And now, number 9, Stubbs. Richard Stubbs being subbed out. Richard played 91 minutes against Kissimmee. So now we have Fenton and Topolsky, the Scottish and the French player in midfield. The header by Demorio Taylor. It's a good attempt. Let's see. Topolsky. Dominic with the pass towards the left side. There's no offside position. Mazola. Leo Mazola trying to make a cross hit. He goes down, but the ref doesn't blow the whistle. Yeah, it is a foul against Leo. No, not a foul. It is a corner kick. After that, corner kick for Stetson FA. Most of the players from Stetson go towards the far post, like Davey, Ramsey, and Demorio Taylor. The only one in the first post is Colin. The ref blows the whistle. Here comes the cross towards the far post. The header on its in. Yeah, it didn't went in. We'll have to see the replay. The pressure by Davey. It goes out. Let's watch it closely. No. A goal line clearance. And the game is still tied. Leo Mazola once again. Mazola with the cross towards the far post. The clearance from FC Kanks. Gurung plays it back towards the right side, searching for Topolsky. Dominic back to the goalkeeper, Valentin. It's a risky pass, the pressure from number 5. Valentin has to kick it away. It's a good ball for number 11, Colin. Gurung. Dimorio Taylor. Taylor protects the ball. The ref stops the game. Foul against Dimorio. And Dimorio plays quickly. Dominic. Dominic going forward. This could be the first goal of the match. And ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be a penalty kick. Stetson played it quickly. They surprised the defenders from Stetson. They surprised the defender from FC Kanks. And now Colin will have the chance to score the first goal of the game. In front of the ball, number 11, Colin Tooley. Searching, trying to score his first goal of the season against Benavides. The ref blows the whistle. Colin shoots and scores the first goal of the game. Stetson FA 1, FC Kanks 0. The captain, Colin Tooley, number 11. And Stetson was playing better than FC Kanks. They were getting closer and closer to the goal of Benavides. They had that header earlier that was saved over the line. And now, after that foul, Stetson scores the penalty and they take the lead. The ref sends both teams towards the respective benches. Hydration break. Time for the players to drink some water and get ready for what's left of the first half. You can see Coach Mandel with the walking boot. And so far, I would dare to say that it's fair that Stetson is winning the game. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, if you like to help the Stetson FA, you can scan that QR code right there and donate money to help Volusia County's most respected youth soccer club, as well as one of the biggest teams in the land of Florida. Stetson FA is winning just by 1 after that penalty kick from Colin Tooley. And with this victory, they are going all the way up to the 2nd position of the Florida Central Conference. The thing is that not every team has played the same amount of games. So that's why Stetson also goes to the 2nd position. A lot of teams below them have played only 3 or 2 games. Well, such is the case for FC Kanks. This is their 3rd game in the season, while Stetson is playing their 4th. The officials are stepping back in. The players will follow shortly. And the game will resume. We'll still have 15 more minutes before the end of the first half. Jaden Oliphant, number 6 in FC Kanks. Took the word. Tried to motivate his fellow teammates. and to get the equalizer. It's not going to be an easy task. So far, it has been a difficult game for them. The players are back. And FC Kanks will resume the match, will resume the game. We still have 15 more minutes before the end of the first half. The Stetson FA is winning 1-0 thanks to that penalty from Colin. Weston. Good pressure from Davey. Weston once again. The pressure from Matthew Reshes. Foul, says the ref. Free kick for FC Kanks. Quick pass over the right side from Da Rocha. The recovery from Ramsey. Ramsey is not able to clear it away. Brett runs after the ball. Good tackle. And after that, Ramsey sends the ball away. Out of the field. Throw in. The people clap for the sacrifice of the defender. FC Kanks trying to get across here towards the box. The header from number 2. It was a decent attempt, but off target. Brendan Valentin will have a goal kick. Brendan with Ramsey. Ramsey with Patterson. Over the left side, that was number 7, Dominik Topolski. Ramsey with Valentin. Stetson dominates the ball. Valentin searching for a player over the midfield. The header by Davey is good. It could be a good opportunity for Leo Mazzola. Here comes Leo. He cuts towards the center. He goes down. Dimorio Taylor. Dimorio tried to play back. Colin with the shot off target and another goal kick for FC Kanks it is. Stetson winning their second game in the spring season. The first victory after 1 loss and 1 draw. Davey with the header. Weston with the clearance. The header from Reyes. It seemed like a push from behind against Davey. Throw in for FC Kanks. Patterson. Patterson plays back. Clever choice. Long pass. Weston trying to stop it. The header from number 7. And over there, that's Mazzola. Long pass from Leo. The goalkeeper Benavides comes out. Grabs the ball, stops the attack. And quickly plays in short with Da Rocha. Long pass from Da Rocha. Ramsey. Ramsey has been playing a really solid match. Davey. Davey turns around. Davey keeps going. Davey leaves the ball with Dom. Topolski over the right side to Reyes. Matthew with the cross. It was a good one. It was a good play. The goalkeeper Benavides with the recovery and a quick pass. Trying to get a counter-attack on the roll. Over here, number 2. That's Liranzo. Liranzo playing in short with Bosnian player number 12, Eldian Bursic. There was an offside position from number 11, Jeremiah Santiago. This is going to be a free kick for Stetson FA. Patterson with Fenton. Fenton playing in short now. Long ball searching for Davey. And here comes number 88. Throwing for Stetson. Dominic. Demorio Taylor leaving the ball to Matthew Reyes. The right back playing in short. He tosses the ball to Dom. Dominic to Lucas. Fenton with Gurung. Gurung leaving the ball to the captain. Colin. Here comes Dooley. Colin goes down and he wins. No, he doesn't win the foul. Goal kick for FC Kanks. Goal kick for the team coach by Aaron Rose. Benavides puts the ball down. He's ready to play with number 7, Weston Richardson. Since Davey is close by, Benavides sends the ball to midfield. Good work right here by Dominic Topolsky, the French midfielder with Ramsey. Ladies and gentlemen, red card to Dominic Topolsky. Number 7 is being sent out. The captain Colin is trying to argue with the ref on this one, but here's a replay. I mean, the reaction from Dominic, it's uncalled for, but not by any means that's a red card. For what's left of the game, Stetson will have to play with 10 players after Dom Topolsky was sent off. At best, that's a yellow card, not a red one. Okay. FC Kanks plays in short. That's number 6, Oliphant. Oliphant keeps going. Giving a short pass back to number 8. Good recovery and good clearance over the left side from Gurung. Another throw in for FC Kanks. Oliphant. Good recovery from Davey. Davey lost it against Oliphant. Oliphant plays it back. Here comes Weston. Richardson. Richardson along the line. The cross and off the crossbar. No. Off the football post. Goal kick. Brendan Valentin searching for Davey. Good header by Demorio Taylor. Massola couldn't control it. Another long ball from FC Kanks. Ramsey with a good header. And here comes the captain. Here comes Colin. Colin keeps going. He fights for the ball. Ref. Ladies and gentlemen, a yellow card for number 11, Colin Tooley. Things are really heating up, and I don't think the ref is doing a good job at keeping the game in a good mood. There goes Nieto with the throw-in. Reyes with the recovery. Reyes protects the ball. Patterson helps out. The clearance by number 3. Good job by the Scottish defender. Another throw-in for FC Kanks it is. Last 5 minutes before halftime. Stetson is playing with 10 players against 11 after a red card. Weston ready to play a long throw in, and there it goes, searching for a header. Davey has to clear it away. It's going to be a drop ball for Stetson. And we keep going. Patterson, long ball towards Demonio Taylor or Davey. Davey is going to win it. Davey with the cross off the chest of Ricardo Nieto. Another corner kick for Stetson if it is. Leo Mazzola will be in charge of it. Mazzola with the service towards the far post. The header is good and it's in. Ladies and gentlemen, the second goal of the match. It's the first one of the season for the Mario Taylor, number 25. Stetson FA is playing with 10 players, but that doesn't matter. What matters is that they are winning 2-0. Number 25, the Mario Taylor. Great service from Mazzola. And the Mario Taylor knew how to win it and connected a great header. Taylor and Tooley, the players responsible for this victory. The ref stops the game. There was an offside position from the Morio. Just barely, but yeah. Offside position from the Morio. And the free kick has already been played. A quick succession of passes. Over the left side, Weston is wide open. But they delayed. Good recovery. That's not a foul. In any case, there was a foul from the player. From the player from FC Kanks, and it should be a yellow card. But the ref doesn't show a yellow card to number 5. So we continue. Great control from Davey. Here comes number 88. The ref says that was a foul from Davey. I don't agree with him. It seems like the defender ran into him, but okay. Benavides searching for the strikers. The header from Ramsey. That's Fenton fighting for the ball. Good pressure from Stetson. Mazzola from behind, and it's a throw-in for Stetson FA. Gurung is ready to play. There goes the throw-in. Davey. Good dribbling skills by Davey, but he lost the ball. It could be a counter-attack for FC Kanks at the end of the first half. Couple of seconds remaining. Oh, be careful here. Matthew Regis runs after the ball. That's not a foul. Here comes Matthew. Reyes towards the center. Mazzola. Mazzola wins it. He shoots, and it goes over the bar. And that's the final whistle for the first half. Ladies and gentlemen, after 45 minutes, Stetson FA is winning this game 2-0 against FC Kanks after a penalty kick from Colin Tooley and a great header by number 25, the Mario Taylor. We are going to go over a little break, and we'll be right back with the halftime highlights. And of course, with the second half, we still have 45 more minutes. And we do have to say, Stetson FA is playing with 10 players after a red card to number 7, Dom Topolsky. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for following this game live on the YouTube channel of Stetson FA. If you're a fan, please subscribe so you don't miss a single game of the season. And if you're enjoying the broadcast, you can leave a like. It really helps out. This broadcast that you're watching is being produced by Better Media with the direction of Bruno Giorgi and the assistance of both Jorge Gentile and Heidi Molina. Thanks to them and thanks to you, this is possible, so thank you for being there. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to a little break. Here at Sperling Sports Complex, Stetson Football Association is winning 2-0 against FC Kanks. We'll be right back. We are back, ladies and gentlemen. The second half of this game is about to start. Stetson FA is winning 2-0 against FC Kanks thanks to the goal scored by Julian Taylor. But they are playing with one less player since Dom Topolsky received a red card. Here we have the halftime highlights just in case you missed them. First, the penalty kick. Tuli went to the left side. The goalkeeper went to the other side, and here we have the cross from Masola to Taylor. Great header by number 25.
That's right.
And thanks to those goals, Stetson FA is winning for the second time in this spring season. Now FC Kanks will be in charge of the kickoff. 45 more minutes to see if the team coached by Aaron Rose can get close to the comeback, or if Stetson FA is able to secure the victory. That's the whistle, and here we go. 45 more minutes.
So, yeah. But you're all good. Thank you.
Let's see what happens. The pressure from Masola against number 8. Going over the left side. It's a good attempt from FC Kanks at the start of the second half. Number 6, Olifant. Back over the left. They're trying to get across. First, they go back to the midfielder. Back to the center back, Darrocha. Darrocha is going to shoot. It's not a good shot. It's an easy catch for Brendan Valentin. Brendan placing short. To, in my opinion, one of the best players in the first half, Ramsey. Back to Valentin. Valentin over the right side with the Scottish defender Patterson. And over here we have Fenton, number 6. Ramsey. Brett with Fenton. Lucas goes forward. Helping out here, Davy. The pass from Gurung back to Ramsey, and Ramsey plays with his teammate over the right side. Going forward with the ball, number 3, Patterson. Long pass from Patterson. He finds number 88, Davy, and he has great speed. Davy, no, that's not a foul, ref. No. I'm sorry, but that was not a foul. Davy won fair and square against him. Both players were fighting for the position, but there's no foul from Davy. FC Kanks placing short, and the game continues. First 2 minutes of the second half. The pressure from Davy, as always. Great stamina. Colin tried to recover it, couldn't do so. Here comes Weston, number 7. Weston placing short. Good pressure from behind by the Scottish Patterson. The pass with number 25, the captain, Ricardo Nieto. All the way back with the goalkeeper, Benavides. Benavides with Darrocha. The pressure from Dimorio Taylor. Dimorio wins the ball. Davy tried to play with Taylor. The recovery from Darrocha. Weston goes forward. The header by Ramsey was good. Patterson now. Patterson clears it away. Oh, that's a foul from the player from FC Kanks. They are asking for a yellow card. Is the ref going to show him? No, I don't think. No, yeah. He is going to show it. I believe it's number 25. I'm trying to see. Ricardo Nieto. Yeah, number 25, the captain, Ricardo Nieto, receiving another yellow card for FC Kanks. Well, even though they are playing with one less player, it doesn't really show. Stetson is playing really good. So Patterson prepares to play the free kick. By the looks of it, it's going to be a long pass. Yeah, towards the left side. Davy fights for the ball. It's going out. It's going to be a throw-in for Stetson. Here comes Gurung. Karna playing in short with Masola. The recovery from Oliphant. And over the left side, there goes FC Kanks. Reyes with the pressure. Good work by Matt. Kanks is able to play back before they lose the ball. They keep going forward. Over here, good speed, surpassing Reyes. Patterson helps out. FC Kanks searching for a way to break through the defense of Stetson FA, although it's not easy for them. The interception from Gurung. Weston towards the center. Towards the back to the defenders. Ramsey with another recovery. And the clearance. The ball towards Taylor. Here comes Dimorio. Dimorio could pass the ball to Davey. He took an extra second. He waited for Colin. Colin goes back to the right back. Reyes with number 6 Fenton. And Fenton with number 28 Karnagurung. Fenton. Long pass to Dimorio Taylor, who was in an upside position, so it's going to be a free kick for FC Kanks. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome once again to the second half of this game. Hope you're having a lovely time. Weston plays along the line. The recovery from Davey. Gurung towards the center. Good intervention from Colin, who played it back. Over here, Davey. Davey tried to play forward, couldn't do so because of Weston. Now he plays back. Ramsey with Fenton. Fenton with Masola. Now Davey back to Masola. Leo with the pass to Davey. Advantage rule. Davey laying it off to the right side. The cross towards Masola. Leo wins it. Masola with the shot. It's going to be a corner kick. I said it before and I'll say it again. Even though Stetson is playing with 10 players, it doesn't really show. They are playing really good. They deserve to be winning the match. And they are close to scoring the 3rd goal. Remember, from a corner kick, they scored earlier with Dimorio Taylor. Masola ready to service the ball. It goes towards the far post. Davey couldn't reach it, but Dimorio Taylor plays it back. Reyes plays in short. Colin back to Reyes. Matthew goes forward again. Davey with a short pass with Fenton. Fenton over the right side. Here comes Masola. Leo almost scored the 3rd goal of the match. It's going to be a goal kick for Benavides. The former player from Orlando City almost scored the 3rd one. Good attempt. Benavides with Nieto. Back to the captain. Now back to the goalkeeper, Benavides. Daniel La Rocha. Daniel tries to play with Weston, but Weston is not there. Throwing for Stetson. Karna ready to play. The header from Da Rocha. Weston clearing it away. The ball is out. It's another throw-in for Stetson FA. Karna Gurung towards Masola. The pressure by Karna is amazing. It's going to be another throw-in for Stetson. Gurung with Taylor. The clearance from FC Kanks. Another throw-in for Stetson FA. Fenton protecting the ball. He leaves it with Gurung. Gurung Gudung with the cross. And the clearance from FC Kanks towards the midfield. There's no one there, so it's going to be an easy recovery for Stetson. Patterson with Ramsey. Ramsey takes a moment over the left side with Gudung. And now, Fenton. Fenton with Gudung. Gudung protects it. He goes down. The ref blows the whistle, says it's not a foul. It's a free kick. It's not a foul. It's a throw-in for FC Kanks. Oliphant. The ball is out. Throw-in for Stetson effect. No. The assistant referee at first said it was for Stetson. It's a throw-in for FC Kanks. Weston Richardson is going to play a long throw-in towards the box. Searching for a header. There goes the ball. The header from Ramsey. Once again, Ramsey appearing and helping out. Over the left side, trying to get across. Matthew Reyes with the pressure. Doesn't work out. There goes the ball towards the box. Cleared away by Davey. The shot from the Rocha. And that's the goalkeeper, Brendan Valentin. I think, I could be wrong here, but I think that's the first shot on target from FC Kanks in the match. Back to Valentin. Patterson, the Scottish defender. Long ball from Patterson, searching for Taylor or Mazola. The clearance by Nieto. And now FC Kanks once again going on the offensive. The clearance from Gudung. FC Kanks is growing on the match. Here comes the cross. Brendan Valentin once again. Good intervention by the goalkeeper. The clearance from Colin. Taylor is going to fight for the ball. Di Mario slips, falls, and it seemed like it hurt. Wait, the ref should stop the match. He hit the fence. It seems like he's going to walk it off. Throw in for FC Kanks. The ref blows the whistle and the game continues. Good pressure from behind by Matthew Reyes. They played back with the goalkeeper, Benavides. Nelson Da Rocha. Da Rocha towards the right side with Weston. Here comes Richardson. Weston with a pass. Ramsey once again clearing the ball away, not allowing danger near Brendan Valentin. Throwing for Richardson, and it could be another long throw-in, just like before. Instead, they play back. The cross towards the far post. There's no one there. The ball goes out. Goal kick for Stetson FA and Brendan Valentin. There's going to be a substitution. It seems like it. It's number 9. Gilberto Quintero Jr., who we initially had as starting member, or FC Kanks. The game has ended for number 17. Long ball, the header from Nieto. The pressure by Davey, but FC Kanks still has the ball. Over the right side, Weston, Richardson. Stetson is getting ready to make a substitution as well. Number 18, Nick Coy-Burke, Here comes FC Kanks. No. No, ladies and gentlemen. Great appearance by Stetson, clearing the ball away. Another chance for number 5. There's no foul. Gurung trying to stop Weston. Richardson goes towards the center. It's a free kick for FC Kanks. In front of the ball, the player from Bosnia, Eldian Bursic. Four players of Stetson in the barrier. It's going to be a shot. That's clear. Here comes Bursic. Bursic shoots, but it's not a good shot. Goal kick for Brenda Valentin. It's a goal kick for Stetson FA. Let's see. The game has ended for the Mario Taylor, the player who scored the second goal of the match. Number 25 out, number 18 in. Nick Coy Burke. Burke scored the winning goal against the Power of Friendship back in the first game. And here we have the replay of that free kick. It was not a good execution, really. A new foul against Stetson and a new free kick for them. Patterson is ready to play in short. He plays with Davey. Here comes Davey, searching for his goal. Davey continues. Amazing work by Davey. Davey plays it back. Gurung with Davey. Davey with the shot. It was not good, but he really didn't have an angle. He did what he could with what he was given. Benavides is ready to play. He lays it off to Darrocha. Darrocha towards Weston. Richardson. Richardson searching for the strikers. Good appearance by Patterson. Patterson will have to clear it away, and that's what he does best. Yep. A new throw-in for Kanks, the team from Maitland, playing it quickly. There's no time to lose. Darrocha towards the left side. It was a good header, but now the ball is recovered. Colin. Long pass from Colin towards the strikers. And it's a good one. There goes Burke. Nick Coy Burke, number 18. It's a throw-in for Stetson. Colin approaches and receives the ball. Colin tried to play it back, but the ball was recovered. Good pressure by Colin. After that tackle, the ball went out. Throwing for Stetson yet again. This time Reyes will be in charge of it. They played it back. Patterson. Long ball from the center back. Good control by Burke. But he couldn't keep it. Nieto. Back to Benavides. The pressure from Davey. Be careful here, Benavides. Plays it with Weston Richardson. Weston in short. The pass towards Gilberto Jr. The shot. And the blockage by no one else but Ramsey. None other than Ramsey. In almost 20 minutes of the second half, Stetson FA is still winning 2-0. Thanks to the goals from Colin and Taylor. Here's the replay of the last pass from the goalkeeper Benavides. Here comes the service. The ball towards the far post. No one touched it. It's a goal kick. Or not. No, it's another corner kick. There was a deflection midway. And so, there goes number 12, Eldian Bursic, to play it again. Bursic ready to play it. It goes towards the first post. The header was good, but it went off target. That was Coach Alan Mandel. Guys, you gotta wrap this up. It was a good header from the Rocha. Brendan Valentin with the goal kick. Brendan also has had a good match. Davy. Davy protects the ball as best as he can. Good work by Davy. Gurung. Throw in for FC Kanks. La Rocha with Nieto. Nieto back to Nelson. Of course, right now, as the things are, Stetson FA is taking their time. They are not rushing to pressure. It wouldn't be wise, especially knowing they have one less player than FC Kanks. And also, FC Kanks make mistakes like this. They lose the ball without really pressure from anybody. And now Stetson has a new throw-in. There goes the ball. Burke with Reyes. Long ball towards Mazola, but Leo is not going to make it, is he? He recovered it. Leo. Mazola towards the center. He passed the ball to the player from FC Kanks. Bursic. Long pass towards Quintero. He did his best after Ramsey pressured him, and now the ball is in the safe hands of Brendan Valentin. Brendan puts the ball down and plays in short with Colin. The captain towards the left side. Gurung. Carna goes forward, but he finds Da Rocha. Nelson with the pass. Olifante back to number 8. Reyes trying to stop this attack. Olifant. Olifant cuts to the corner, and he shot, but it went out. It was a really good play from number 6. But he wasn't able to score. A substitution in FC Kanks. The game has ended for number 8, Mulay El Masani. And Miguel Paredes, number 4, is being subbed in. Also, substitution in Stetson FA. The game has ended for number 28, Karnagurung. And now, number 13 comes into the field, Brian Bravo. Throw in for Kanks. Weston plays it back with Nelson Da Rocha. Da Rocha back to Nieto. One of the only players who has a yellow card in the field. One of the others is Colin Tully. The other one is the Bosnian player, Bursic. Throw in for Stetson FA. Bravo plays quickly. The recovery by Weston. Bursic. Bursic tried to play along the line. Bravo was in the way, throwing for FC Kanks. Weston plays it back. Here comes Da Rocha, the center back. Towards the other center back, the captain, Nieto. Nieto towards the left. We have 21 more minutes before the final whistle. Matthew Reyes trying to block it. He does a good job. It's going to be a corner kick. Corner kick for Stetson. Ladies and gentlemen, do you see that QR code right there? Well, if you scan it, you can help the biggest and most respected youth soccer club in Volusius County. Of course, if you scan it, you can donate to contribute to the growth of Stetson FA. Be a part of the community, be a part of the land, be a part of Stetson. The cross towards the first post, headed away by number 3. Once again, Ramsey clearing it away. Oliphant. The recovery from Masola. Leo. Leo protects the ball. Good work. And it's a foul from Weston Richardson. And it's going to be a free kick for Stetson FA. Colin approaches the ref and asks him, why didn't he show a yellow card to Weston if he tried to kick the ball away? Well, ladies and gentlemen, hydration break. This is the last stop before the final whistle. Time for the players to drink some water and listen to their coaches. It's been a really interesting game, especially taking into account the fact that for the entirety of the second half, Stetson has played with 10 players against the 11 from FC Kanks. Because of the red card Dominik Topolsky received near the end of the first half. Stetson played a clever match. They didn't try to rush things. They saved the stamina, they saved their energy, and they are winning by 2. And they also have a couple of substitutions if they want to make. Here we have the best of the second half. The attempt from Masola. This shot from Nelson Da Rocha that was saved by Brendan Valentin. This free kick from the Bosnian striker, the Bosnian winger Bursic. And this corner kick, it was a good header from Da Rocha, but it went off target. After that, Oliphant. Oliphant is a really interesting player. He has actually been to Romania and has played in American Sports Frenzy. For those who don't know, American Sports Frenzy is the last team from Florida that has won the United Premier Soccer League title. Now we're waiting for the teams to return to the field while they're listening to their coaches, Alan Mandel and Aaron Rose. It's incredible the commitment that Alan has with his team, not only coming to the field despite having a walking boot, but also being a member of the team. For those who don't know, Alan scored the equalizer against Kissimmee in the last match Stetson had. Although he doesn't play that match, he is an important member of the team, not only as a coach, but as a player. The Stetson will be playing again next Sunday, April 19th, here at Sperling Sports Complex, against the second best team of the conference, Hunters Creek Soccer Club. Meanwhile, FC Kanks will be playing again next Saturday, April the 18th, in a home game as well against the leaders of the Florida Central Conference, Golden Glove Soccer. Those are the next games for these 2 teams. The season has just started. This is the 4th game for Stetson, and they'll keep on playing until mid-June, at least. Early June. The players return, and we're going to have 15 more minutes of regular time, plus some injury time. Hope you're having a lovely time, folks. Thank you for following the game live on the YouTube channel of Stetson FA. If you don't want to miss next game's game, subscribe. You just have to click a button. Here comes, in my opinion, one of the best players in today's game. Number 27, Brett Ramsey. Ramsey searching for the strikers. Well, that execution, well, it didn't live up to what I just said. But Brett has really played a good game, especially if you take into account the fact that he wasn't supposed to start. At the start of the game, Fuentes, Fenton, and Topolsky were meant to start. But in the end, it was Stubbs, Ponce, and Ramsey. Stubbs and Ponce were subbed out, but Ramsey stayed as one of the center backs of the team, and he really played a good game. Nieto towards the left side, last 15 minutes, that was a good pressure, but no, it's a foul for Stetson FA. Free kick for the home team. There's going to be another substitution in FC Kanks as soon as the ball leaves the field. The header from Nieto. The pass towards the center. Davey with the pressure alongside Colin. Good effort by Davey. Over the right side, Richardson. Richardson plays along the line. Bursic back towards the center. There was a foul against the Bosnian player. Free kick for FC Kanks. And the substitution. We have number 13 being subbed in. Here comes Reinaldo Miranda. Number 11, Jeremiah Santiago, subbed out. Bursic with the execution, the clearance from Stetson. Great work right here. It's going to be a good counter-attack if they're able to play it over the left. Bravo. Here comes Bravo with a good pass to Davey. Let's see. What are you going to do, Davey? Davey continues. Davey shoots. The goalkeeper, Benavides, with the save. Benavides puts the ball down. The substitution we were talking about. Santiago out, Miranda in. Bravo. The pass from Bravo to Burke. Burke turns around. That's a foul against number 18. Free kick. A short pass to number 12, Masola. Davey back to Leo. Here comes Masola. Masola towards Burke. Burke protects the ball. He turns around. Good work. Burke continues. Masola now. Burke leaves the ball over the right side. Back to Masola. Masola has to play over the left. He's able to do so. Here comes Bravo. Bravo is going to make a cross. I believe it's going to be a goal kick. Yep. Goal kick for Benavides and for FC Kanks. The pass over the left side. The pressure from number 11, Colin Tooley. Good dribbling skills over here by FC Kanks. Reyes helping out, but the attack continues. Over the right side, be careful. Here comes Bursic. Bursic against Bravo. Bursic goes towards the center. He plays it to number 5. Number 5 with a shot. It goes over the bar. It was a good attempt, but what FC Kanks has really been lacking is those shots on targets, those good opportunities. Brendan Valentin ready to play. He will not be playing in short. It's going to be a long ball towards the midfield. There goes the ball. Weston plays it back to the goalkeeper Benavides. Benavides towards the left side with Nieto. Over the right side, Weston, Richardson, Bursic. Here comes Bursic. He still has speed. He passes the ball to Richardson. Weston with the cross towards the far post. It goes out of the field. Goal kick for number 99, Brendan Valentin. Another long ball. Weston. Richardson to Oliphant. Oliphant back to Bursic. Bursic lost the ball against Ramsey. Now Masola. Leo turns around. Long pass. And over here, Nieto. Da Rocha. Da Rocha goes forward. The recovery from Davy. Here comes Davy. He tried to reach for Burke. Nieto with number 5. Over the right side, Richardson. The recovery from Ramsey. Ramsey goes forward. Davy. Davy with Masola. Leo leaves the ball with Davy. Let's see. What are you going to do, Davy? Davy keeps going. And there goes Davy and Burke. Burke wins it. There goes Nick Coy Burke. He tried to play with Burke. He tried to play with Davy. The recovery. Another good chance. And here comes Fenton. The goalkeeper leaves the ball for Masola. Leo. Masola goes down. That's not a penalty. The ref doesn't blow the whistle. It was a great attempt. One of the best from Stetson in the second half. Let's watch the replay just to be sure. It seemed like a penalty to me. Long ball. It's a job for Ramsey. Back to Valentin. Be careful, Valentin. The pass towards the center. It goes to Weston Richardson. The ball over the left side. Paredes leaves it to a teammate. The cross. The header by number 13, Bravo, but there was an offside position from the player from FC Kanks behind Bravo, so it's going to be a free kick for Stetson FA. Brendan Valentin ready to play. There goes the ball towards Burke. Out of the field. Throw in for Reyes. Matt could play with Fenton or with Burke. Colin is also there in midfield. And they go with the captain. Colin. Colin searching for Davy. The goalkeeper Benavides comes out. Good catch. Bravo with the header. The pressure from Ramsey. Great work by Ramsey. A spectacular game from number 27, Brett Ramsey. Bursic. Back to Da Rocha. Over the left side, Liranzo. Jean keeps going. The cross towards the center. The header. Clearing it away. Free kick for FC Kanks after the foul from Davy. We still have 6 more minutes of regular time. There's still time for more. I think this time it's a free kick for Olifant, number 6. Four players of Stetson FA in the barrier. The ref blows the whistle. Olifant with the shot. Once again, it goes over the bar. Goal kick for Stetson and for Brendan Valentin. Brendan towards the midfield. Davy. Great work by Davy. He passes the ball forward towards Burke, but there was an offside position from Nick Coy. Free kick for FC Kanks. It was a really good play from the winger. Yeah, it's clear that there was an offside position from the striker. Rocha placing short. The Stetson is 5 minutes away from their second victory this season so far. Not only that, but they are minutes away as well from getting their first clean sheet of the season. So far, in the 3 games they played, they conceded at least 1 goal. There's still time. But Brendan Valentin has been playing really good today. There's going to be a substitution in FC Kanks. Let's see. Number 20 will be subbed in. Andrés Villegas. Let's see. There goes the service towards the far post. It's number 2, Shenli Danso, who was subbed out. Brendan Valentin will play another goal kick. The ball from Brendan ends out of the field. Throw-in already played. Already tossed back into the field. The pressure from Nick Koiberg. The ball ends up back. Good pressure from Davy. Davy also played a really good match, despite the fact that he couldn't score. It's a ball for Stetson FA. The ref called it back. It's going to be a free kick. Fenton in charge of this free kick. There goes the ball towards Davy. Davy heads it towards the center. Masola. Masola goes down. The ref says that's not a foul. Be careful with this one. Olifant leading the attack. Number 6. Olifant continues going forward. Ramsey with the recovery in the end. The assistant referee says it's a throw-in for Kanks, the team from Maitland. Number 5 towards the center. Paredes. The clearance is not perfect, but it allows Stetson to regroup. Last 2 minutes. There goes the ball towards Quintero. Quintero goes down. Nothing happened. Quintero with the cross. Good header to clear it away. A foul from Davy. And another free kick for FC Kanks it is. In charge of the free kick. This time I think it's going to be Bersic. Once again, 4 players of Stetson FA on the barrier, in between the ball and the goal. The ref blows the whistle. Bursic shoots, and the goalkeeper, Brendan Valentin, with another good save. When he was needed, he appeared, like any good goalkeeper. Last 30 seconds of regular time. Villegas towards the center. Back to Villegas. Bursic. Here comes Bursic. Bursic goes down. Foul from Bravo. Free kick for FC Kanks. They rush to play it. There goes the cross. Nothing happened. Masola tried to play with a teammate but couldn't do so. Here comes number 5. The pass over the left side. The clearance by Reyes. La Rocha over the left side. Matthew Reyes getting in the way, recovering the ball. Ladies and gentlemen, there's no more time. That's the final whistle. And after 90 minutes, Stetson Football Association has done it. For the second time in the season, they won and they reached the second position of the Florida Central Conference. Great match for the team coached by Alan Mandel. They played a whole half with 10 players, but it didn't really show. And that goes to show how well they actually played. And as we watch the 2 goals of the game, ladies and gentlemen, once again, thank you so much for being there on the other side of this broadcast, produced by Better Media, with the direction of Bruno Giorgi and the assistance of both Jorge Gentile and Heidi Molina. Thanks to them, and thanks to all of you who were on the other side of this broadcast. This was possible, so really, thanks so much for following the game. Here's the header from Dimorio Taylor, the second goal of the match, and the last one. Remember, Stetson FA will be playing again next Sunday, April 19, here at Sperling Sports Complex against Hunters Creek Soccer Club. So, remember, subscribe so you don't lose that game. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. Until the next game of the United Premier Soccer League here at Sperling Sports Complex, Stetson Football Association defeated FC Kanks 2-0. Good night.